Azerbaijan carries out a complex set of activities to increase the employment level of the population as well as to ensure employment for the unemployed. Steps are being taken to provide the unemployed and job seekers with suitable jobs to shape their professional interests and to support them in choosing a profession. One of the main areas of activity of the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of the Population is the implementation of employment measures, an important factor in ensuring economic development and social welfare, and the provision of employment services. According to statistical data, in 2025, a total of 567,000 people were covered by active employment measures implemented by the ministry. Of these, 189,000 people were provided with suitable jobs corresponding to their knowledge and skills. Among the active employment measures implemented by the ministry, the self-employment program holds an important place. Thanks to this program, unemployed and job-seeking persons are provided at the expense of state funds with goods, materials, and other assets, enabling them to establish small enterprises. Thus, conditions are created for low-income families to form stable sources of income for their family budgets. Last year alone, 16,800 people and more than 100,000 people overall during the period were involved in the self-employment program, and small family farms were established for them. The Employment Support Project, implemented with financial support from the World Bank, has a significant role in boosting the self-employment. As part of the project, members of martyr families, war veterans, persons with disabilities, IDPs, citizens on targeted social assistance, women, youth, and other individuals from vulnerable groups are involved in the self-employment programs, creating opportunities for access to the formal labor market and decent employment. In some cases, job seekers and unemployed persons are unqualified or do not possess professions demanded by the labor market, making it impossible to select suitable jobs for them, or their skills are insufficient for the required profession. In such cases, they are involved in vocational training organized by the state employment agency operating under the ministry, so they can acquire professions and specialties demanded in the labor market. In 2025, vocational training courses were organized for 18.4 thousand unemployed persons. It is worth noting that support is also provided for the employment of individuals who successfully complete these courses. At the same time, vocational guidance, counseling services are provided as an active employment measure aimed at helping young people, job seekers, and unemployed persons choose professions and specialties in accordance with their education, skills, and personal qualities, as well as at forming professional interests. In 2025, 343,000 people benefited from these services. Measures are also being implemented in Azerbaijan to provide social support to families of martyrs and war participants, to assign social payments to persons with disabilities, to provide them with rehabilitation services, and to deliver financial assistance to low-income families. Last year, payments to the population from the state budget for benefits, pensions, and targeted state social assistance amounted to 2,376,000,000 manats, 173 million manats more than the previous year. In 2025, 142,000 persons with disabilities were provided with rehabilitation services, and 212,000 rehabilitation devices were distributed to them. Overall, during the post-war period, 120,000 services were provided in the assignment of social payments to 106,000 individuals who are family members of martyrs and war veterans. A one-time payment was assigned to 25,400 people. During this period, 96,000 social psychological support and rehabilitation services were provided to 11,000 persons who are members of martyr families and war participants. As a result of the extensive digitalization program implemented in the social sphere, access to these services has further increased. More than 90% of the services of the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of the population are now provided electronically, and last year there were 27 million applications for electronic services. During that period, the country's social registry portal A-Social was used 70 million times and 258,000 benefit assignments were carried out proactively through the e-infrastructure. As a result of all these measures, the unemployment rate in Azerbaijan stands at 5.2%. According to official data, as of January 1, 2026, the number of economically active people in the country is 5.384 million, of whom 5.105 million are employed.